Hey, how you doing, everybody? This is Dr. Lindsay here to do a little presentation about Cherish Sanitary Napkin. I'm going to do it in a unique way today. A few of my business partners have done it in a unique way. One of my business partners did it over about 2 months ago when I first seen it, and it was a brilliant idea of letting people know the power of our sanitary napkin. And then another brother, he done it in a tremendous way to where it got great reviews. I'm talking about millions of hits of the way that he done it, how he was about to bring a perspective. I'm about to do the same unique test, but I'm doing it in my own unique way. But I just want to let you all know that no matter how somebody does it, it basically lets people know the power of our sanitary napkin. Today, I'm about to do a demonstration of the power of our Cherish Sanitary Napkin against a multi-billion-dollar brand, and it's a multi-billion-dollar maker for us liquidity. And I'm about to show the power of what our Cherish brand is doing against the product that's on the market today. As you see, this would be Exhibit A right here, which is the multi-billion-dollar brand on the table, and it's on the market now. And this is Cherish Pad R Exhibit B, just to give you an idea of what we're about to do right now. As a lot of people know, that these sanitary napkins come with air pockets, which lets people know that the chemicals that are in here, it helps it to breathe, help the chemicals to flow out before it gets to the customers or whatever. And not only that, because of the industrial tape that's on the bottom, the industrial glue that's on the bottom, basically if this was sealed, basically it would swell up and bust. So basically I'm about to open up this. As you see, it's an 8-hour sanitary napkin. Just want you to see. I'm gonna put this on the table right here as Exhibit A. And the adhesive they use is industrial glue strength, but the kind that is simulated is towards would be something like duct tape. So I just want you to know that it's industrial grade adhesive and they're using duct tape. So duct tape type adhesive. Now with ours, all natural sanitary, you see it's closed all the way in because it's all natural. So I'm going to go ahead, open up our product. As you see, it's a lot smaller than the average that you see on the market, but just because it's smaller doesn't negate the power that's in it. And a lot of people think the bigger, the better. But today we're about to see how that really lines up to be, or does it add up to be what they say it's supposed to be. Sit that right there. Make sure everything is sealable. Now, today, I'm going to do mine in a unique way, like I said, and some people have done it in their unique way, and they use the color red to show the power of our product. But today, I'm going to do something different. I'm going to use the unique color of green, which is going to show you in another color the power of our sanitary napkin. Just to let you know that it's green, I'm just going to put a little bit on here. As you see, it's green. You can't negate that color. So I'm going to put that to the side. They say that women do 15 to 50 milliliters a day of fluid. So I'm going to do a absorbency simulation of 50 milliliters of fluid. So I have my measuring cup right here. I'm going to put 50 milliliters of fluid in here. All right, see, we have 50 milliliters of fluid. I'm about to pour this on here. It's to simulate what a woman goes through on a day-to-day basis every time she has her feminine flow. All right, that's 50 milliliters right there. Now I'm gonna do the same thing with our version, 50 milliliters of flow. Okay, that's 50 milliliters of flow. Now I'm gonna put that on our sanitary napkin. Just to simulate what a woman would go through on a day-to-day basis. Now mind you, this is the multi-billion-dollar brand, and this is our Cherish brand version. Now, just to give you a little understanding of what's happening, basically with the brand you see on the table, the multi-billion-dollar brand, there's been a lot of issues because they've been known to be chemically bleached white, and in the bleaching process they use chlorine, which produces a chemical called dioxin. Dioxin is no levels of it is safe, and it's been linked to cancers and stuff. Not only has it been linked to cancers, it's been linked to fibroids, it's been linked to miscarriage, it's been linked to birth defects, it's been linked to yeast infection, toxic shock, bacteria infection. The list goes on. Not only that, young girls, tampons are not good for young girls, and we found out that there's chemicals on the tampons that are making people's periods stronger and longer. So we want to just give some of the facts of what's been happening with these brands on the market and stuff like that. And we're just here to say, no, we're not going to accept what's been going on, and we're going to talk about it, about the issues that everything's been going on. So basically, I've been talking for a few minutes just to give you an understanding of what's been going on with these sanitary napkins and stuff like this. So I'm about to do this absorbency test. I'm about to take one of these, all regular paper towels, and I'm about to do this test to see how powerful this pad stood up to test. So I'm gonna press on it. Wow, look at that. Actually, I don't need to say anything. You see it for yourself, and you see it on my hand as well. Now, I'm about to take my other hand, and I'm about to put it on here and do our simulation test. I'm gonna press, press, press. You get nothing. You've seen that for yourself. No tricks, no games. I press again. I press again. That's the power of our absorbency. That's one way to show you the power of our absorbency. And a lot of people don't understand that this is the issues. Women are sitting in this stuff all day. And in the midst of this, after 2 hours, there's over 85 different bacteria that are forming on those sanitary napkins. And you wonder why women are changing so much. And I'm about to get into the part of why they change so much. So now that I've done that part, and you see, I'm gonna press again. Nothing, no tricks, no games. That's the power of our sanitary napkins. So I'm gonna put this over to the side. And basically, now I'm about to do the dissecting, opening up to show you what's on the inside of our these sanitary napkins. So give me a second. This is the top layer of the multi-million-dollar brand that everybody knows. And you see it's stretchy. It's not breathable, and it's made of wood, chip fibers, rayon, recyclable trash, recyclable paper, and plastic. And if I was to scratch myself a long time with this, it would be irritation on me. So that's why some of the reason why women are having so much irritation, because of this top layer and the issues are on there. But not only that, if you see it's green in certain spots, but it's representing something else, and I'm about to let you know what it's representing. So I'm gonna put this to the side. This right here is supposed to be another layer of protection, the absorbency level of it. Trying to make sure that I don't pull everything all at once. Okay, basically what this is is recyclable trash, recyclable paper. You see that blue pattern on there? That's dye. And when women waste on it, it bleeds out in the past. So when women stand up, they sneeze or they laugh, or when they just doing their flow, they flow down. But when they sit down, those waste backdraft inside of a woman, and this causing some issues. Not only is the waist going back up, but the dyes are going back up in there too as well. So I just wanted you to see this in a unique way. And also, this is recyclable trash, recyclable paper. Once again, I'm gonna put that to the side. Now here's supposed to be part of the absorbency system right here. I'm gonna roll this up. This is made of 5% white polymer, wood chip pulp, recyclable trash, recyclable paper. That's what this is made out of, as you see, whatever. So I'm gonna sit this in here and let it do what it's supposed to do. It's supposed to be 8 hours, and you're about to see what it's supposed to do. So this bottom layer right here is supposed to be the leak protection or the leak guard. But all this is plastic. You can hear that, see? Nothing but plastic. Basically a plastic bag. And once the waste and urine sits on here, and basically all this is creating is a breeding ground for bacteria. Like I said, after 2 hours of waste being on here, there's over 85 different bacteria that are formed in the sanitary napkin. And who would want to sit in that? And if you see the green on here, that represents the waste, and look, it's already at the bottom layer of the sanitary napkin. So it's proven that the layers are thin and it's not holding up, and it's already at the bottom layer and stuff as well. And you already seen the testing of how absorbent it was. So I'm gonna sit this to the side. Now we're gonna get to our Cherish brand. Okay. As you see right now, top layer is ultra cotton. And the beautiful thing about this you're about to see is it's white still. You know, like I said, it should be green, but it's white. Like I said, it's porous. You see the ventilation, and all this is an ultra thin layer of cotton. And look at the fibers when I tear it. You see that yourself. Now, this is the next power of our sanitary napkin. This is the anion strip made with negative ions. Negative ions are found in beaches, when it's about the thunderstorm, at waterfalls, which gives you the calming effect when you're at those places and stuff like that. But not only that, it also helps to produce bacteria. It helps to fight against bacteria. It helps to reduce cramps. It helps to reduce odors. Not only that, it helps to balance the PH hormone levels. And we've had testing that some women, cramps are went away. Some women, their odors are went away. We've had women who tried this sanitary napkin for over about 24 hours, no cramps, no odors. And that person is going on to be one of the makeshift people of our company. She's speaking and helping thousands of people all around the world to know about the power of our sanitary napkin. So this powerful thing is helping a lot of people. Some people have taken this and put it in other areas where they had pain, and we've had testimonies that it's helped with that pain. We're not making any medical claims, but we're just talking about testimonies of what people have said. So I just wanted to let you know the power of this right here. Basically, this is our third layer of protection right here, an interlayer of cotton. As you see, that's what it is, nothing but ultra thin cotton. Now, the fourth layer, this is the power of our sanitary napkin. This is 100% white polymer. This is the only thing that's FDA approved in a sanitary napkin. This is used in baby diapers. It's made of corn white polymer. So this is all 100% natural, nothing in it, and it's okay. You can get no toxins from this. So what I'm about to do is I'm about to set this in here in this water and let it do what it do, so y'all can see the power of that. I'm not moving. I want you to see it for yourself. I don't want to move. I want you to see it for yourself. Now let me go further. This is the fifth layer of protection. This is the sixth layer of protection. Like you said, our goal is to help keep women dry. That's the power of our sanitary. Keep women dry. Look at this. Nothing but ultra thin cotton, all natural. Nothing to get toxins in. But now, this is another power of our sanitary napkin, why it works so much. But if you look at the bottom of ours, if you've seen it, look, it's still white. The waste did not even make it to the bottom level. This is showing you something already. Because of the 8 layers of protection, this is showing you the power of our sanitary napkin if you look at it. But if you look at this left side of it, it's still got another layer of protection. But this side, you see these tracks in there, what that stands for, when you see them tracks, that helps it to breathe. And if this was to be over some coffee or tea, you will see the steam come out of this side. So the waste will be protected on the side, but this keeps it breathable. So with the top layer being breathable and the bottom layer being breathable, it helps women to flow out, not to be having waste and then it's slowed down because there's no breathing, or when they waste out onto other sanitary products, they don't breathe, so they changing so much because it never really absorbs correctly. But our sanitary napkins helps women to absorb correctly. And it's just amazing to see the power of our sanitary napkin. So I'm just looking at this, and look, all natural, no plastic. You can't even tear plastic like that. So I just wanted you to see the power of our sanitary napkin, what we're doing compared to a multi-million-dollar maker as far as finances, but a multi-billion-dollar brand. You've seen it for yourself in a green color, and it's the first time I've seen anything done with green, but you get to see the power of which one. So you know which one would you wear, A or would you wear B? That's the power of what we're trying to help women with. No games, no gimmicks. Like I said, other people have done tests. You've seen plenty of tests on Facebook. You've seen plenty of tests on YouTube. And all you're going to get is the same power, the same thing that our sanitary napkins absorb a lot better than some of the brands that are on the market, if not all the brands. I haven't seen anything that stands up to what we do. So this is no negating against what anybody else has done. This is showing you with another test, with another type of simulation different than what you've seen before, that shows that our product is top the line and better than a lot of products on the table. So we're going to do a little absorbency. Look at what's happening. You notice there's still water in there. Look, water, you still see the water in there. You haven't absorbed anything. But look at this. You see this? Nothing. That's the power of our sanitary napkin. You see it right up in front. There's nothing. It's all, look, dried up within minutes and stuff like that. So I'm going to do something a little bit unique and different. This is over 100, probably 150 milliliters of fluid that we're doing here and stuff like that. And I just want to show you this in front. As we're doing this, look, it's starting to caramelize. This white polymer can suck up 300 times its weight in moisture. Our sanitary products is 5 to 10 times more absorbent than anything on the market. Look at that. There's nothing already. That's the proof in that. You see it. There's no hiding it. You see the power of our sanitary napkin. So this is Dr. Lindsay. On Facebook, you can see me as King Lindsay McCluskey. No games, no gimmicks. If you'd love to be a part of our organization, inbox me, or you can go to my website, www.cherishyourlife.org. You can inbox, tell me what you thought about the video. I love your replies and your reviews about the video. Like I said, I'm not here to negate what anybody else is doing. I'm showing you something in another unique and different way, that our product, regardless of however you do it or whoever do it, it's going to give you the same results, whether it's with water, whether it's with color simulation. You're going to see the power of our sanitary napkin. So thank you and God bless. If you need these sanitary napkins, get with somebody. Get with me, get with somebody to make sure that your loved one is protected and not wearing the things that are out there. You've seen it for yourself. Would you want your wife or your daughter wearing Exhibit A, or would you want them wearing Exhibit B? And it's affordable, $5. You can't beat that. So thank you. Get back with me. Leave your reviews, and God bless.